Is the internet ready for blockchain technology? What does Bitcoin City look like in Slovenia? What will happen to cryptocurrencies in Russia? Why did Zencash developer steal armored vehicle? All this in our Crypto Fever News report. Let's get started. Bank for International Settlements spokesmen are skeptical about the ability of the cryptocurrency to bring the reported potential to life. The findings of the report indicate that only supercomputers have the power necessary to conduct each retail transaction in blockchain. And even if there are enough supercomputers to create a decentralized network, millions of users will exchange files weighing terabytes. According to the reporters, this huge amount of information will have a negative impact on the internet. Using block to process retail payments on daily basis can lead to stop of the internet. The largest shopping complex in Slovenia, called BTC City, implements the strategy of the real city Bitcoin. Its ecosystem with the latest technological solutions, the blockchain system, artificial intelligence, and cryptocurrencies. These are shopping areas with 500 stores where you can pay in bitcoins. The Eligma startup created a system for selling goods, which is used by retailers in BTC City. Recently, the Prime Minister of the country visited BTC City and drank a cup of coffee that he bought for cryptocurrency. Controversial opinions regarding the cryptocurrency among Russian officials are still intriguing by the outcome. The president of the Russian Federation, Vladimir Putin, said during the phone-in line that introduction of Russian cryptocurrency is impossible due to functioning peculiarities of this class of financial assets, in particular decentralization. The Russian leader recalled that digital currencies aren't recognized as legitimate in many countries, and there cannot be their own cryptocurrency in any other country, as it goes beyond national borders. The president reminded that the Central Bank of the Russian Federation warned of the dangers using cryptocurrency. It's time for us to get a fresh charge from our CryptoCype king, who is a Russian native. Alexander, are you ready?
Yes, you need to get ready for the new crypto enthusiast dates, so cheer up! Dwellers of the multi-story building in Chelyabinsk, Russia, started complaining about the excessive temperatures in the apartments. The heat came from the walls of one of the empty apartments, but it consumed a huge amount of electricity. During the investigation was revealed the illegal electrical wiring that was connected to the general house line and self-main box in the switchboard, which did not allow the automation to turn off the apartment when the electrical grid was overloaded. The police and emergencies ministry smashed in the apartment door and found a large crypto farm with 43 ASIC miners. One of the Zencash cryptocurrency founders stole an armored vehicle. You might think that this is an advertising move, but it seems that the reasons were drugs. The USA Army National Guard officer and co-founder of the Zencash cryptocurrency, Joshua Yabet, is accused of stealing an armored vehicle. The pursuit of the Scorcher resulted in a 100-kilometer race. Police claim that the 29-year-old resident of Richmond was under the influence of narcotic drugs. Having a right to the administration building, Joshua surrendered to the police. To the journalist, he said that the brigade commander allowed to follow a predetermined route just to check the reaction to the police. Employees of the National Directorate of the Intelligence and Customs Investigation of France arrested the chief administrator and several other people who were involved in one of the largest darknet platforms for selling drugs and weapons, the Black Hand. The police got access to the Black Hand server, confiscated fake documents for 1,000 euros in cash and 25,000 euros in various cryptocurrencies. According to the report, more than 3,000 users for France were registered on this platform. The heat in the cryptocurrency world does not want to go down. See more new intriguing news from me.
Yeah, it's getting hotter indeed. Bank of England will give access for private firms to its clearing blockchain platform. Bank chairman Mark Carney said, "The real-time gross payment system is being restructured, so new private payment system, including those that use distributed registry technology, will simply be able to connect to our system. Our new rigid infrastructure will open a whole range of opportunities for companies in the wholesale markets, including corporate banking and retail services." China intends to develop blockchain technologies on the Crimean Peninsula. It's interesting that Crimea is interesting for China, despite their high-tenant moral position regarding its belonging to Russia. The Crimea authorities are planning to sign memorandum on cooperation with investors from China. As initial pilot project, agreement will be signed on the assembly of equipment for blockchain technologies. This high-tech electronic equipment, which they can assemble using the conditions of the Crimean Free Economic Zone. The assembly of such equipment can be organized on the basis of one of the tech parks created in the region. The head of eToro trading platform, Yoni Asya, believes that cryptocurrency and blockchain technology should have a chance rather than predict its early corruption by comparing them with dot-coms and other high-tech projects. He compared the sale of cryptocurrency in our time with the sale of Apple shares in 2001, when the enterprise also seemed to be risky. The eToro CEO told about all this in a recent interview for Bloomberg. He agreed that 90% of all cryptocurrency startups end up with nothing, but they are promising and have a stronger foundation than dot-coms. Crypto industry is overflowing with new products, and we are glad to share with you the most interesting facts. Stay with us and hit like. This is Crypto Fever News. See you!